Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the mound today, Mackenzie Gore. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. And before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
This is Corbin Carroll. And that's a little bit high. And we are underway. And now the lefty. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And a quick out, number one. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Out to short, and that squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away. And now it's Josh Naylor. On the corner for a strike. Next one is off the plate. Ball one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And strike two.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him. Two gone now. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that's way high. And that's ball one.
Let's go, Mackenzie.
And that misses off the outside edge. Right through there for a strike.
2-2.
And there's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. One left for Arizona. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Washington, D.C., And towing the slab here, Corbin Burns.
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement, so he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter, otherwise hitters will start diving at it.
C.J. Abrams, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Burns, a former Cy Young Award winner. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. In there at the knees.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So digging in, Dylan Cruz.
Let's go, Dylan.
Burns with a move to first.
He's safe.
And he's back in safely. Fouled off. He was late. Little chopper rolls foul.
One ball.
This one in the dirt. And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Abrams gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of, because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball. And then
runner on the goal. Pitch misses in. Throw, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Toss to Naylor. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Nationals Park at the plate, Jake McCarthy. Gore back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
No strike.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And ball one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's hard hit on the line. Wood tracks it down for the out.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Randall Grichuk now. And a strike on the outside edge. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. And out of here. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And that misses. And that is ball one. And another ball. Gore. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Cruz. Couple of steps in. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, base is empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Carroll in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
That one fouled off. High fly ball out into left center field. Gurriel handles the chance. Here's Josh Bell. Right down the chute. That's strike 1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And there's a curve through for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. That one just misses. That's too low. Ball 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one ripped and foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, Boog, that's an example of a good at-bat without getting into the hit column. He saw a lot of pitches right there, and that can set your team up for success later in the game.
Two outs, base is empty. And now it's Luis Garcia. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Pulls that one foul. Two down, nobody on. And a good eye there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back. Here's Ketel Marte. Marte, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's Josh Naylor. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fastball is outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Up the middle, Abrams. Tosses to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Here's Gurriel. Struck out swinging his first time. Inside. 1-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
On a line out towards center. That's out number 2. Two down, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. He's already homered in this game. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And that one missing low.
1 and 2.
Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Young brings it in for the 3rd out. Ketel Marte with the blast for Arizona. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Back in Washington, D.C., set for the bottom of the third, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. And that's downstairs. Ball one.
One ball, no strike. Yes.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And 1-2.
One ball, two strikes.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Jose Tena will hit next. Off the plate, and that's ball one. One down, base is empty. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Line drive, caught.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
2 outs, base is empty. And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. Pitch misses outside, and that's ball one. Perdomo on to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Nationals Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Eugenio Suarez. There's a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And now 1-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Now up next for Arizona, Randall Grichuk. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Hit on the ground to short, and that one finds its way through. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Flied to right his first time, and that's way high. Ball 1. Man at first, one away. Runner takes off. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And a curve is down and in. Movement in the bullpen. Number 68, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Sims also throwing. Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Grichuk, the runner at third. Moreno over at first with one away. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And a 3-1 on the way. Fastball for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Flares it into the outfield. He's got it, and there's two away. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 2 in this one. And delivers outside.
1-0.
And that drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, two outs. Right through there. Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And midway in the 4th, it's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom of the 4th, now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Next offering upstairs. Just missed. That's to third. Whips it to first. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz, struck out swinging his first time. That's in there.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Line to left, and it stays fair.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now here is James Wood. First time up, he grounded to third. Burns keeping him close. On the ground to short, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Nationals nothing. Lucas Sims takes over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Base knock center field. And a good start to the inning. Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch just misses. Marte aboard here at first with nobody out.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. That one missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. There's a strike.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
And that misses. And 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. One out. Runners at first and second. Just off the inside edge.
1-1.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 in a row.
Well, Willie went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Let's go, DC. Let's go, Nats.
And a sweeper misses for a ball.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Out of here. A 3-run dinger. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Lucas Sims done for the afternoon, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So a lefty out of the pen, DJ Hers.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Randall Grichuk. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across, and we're at the top of the 5th. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. That one misses. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Wood sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Man at first. Josh Bell at the plate now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Perdomo. That's 1. On the nailer. They get 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate, Luis Garcia. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's outside.
No,
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 strike.
Knocked in the air. Left field. Gurriel makes the play, and that will end the inning. And we're back. Digging in, Gabriel Moreno. Into center and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
You know, these D-backs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Gonna count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup and 1 out now.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
In the air, left field, down the line, pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now 1 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Stepping in, Ketel Marte. On the ground to first. That's a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And Naylor swings through that one.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Right side, and that's just foul. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Cruz pulls that one down. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 7-0. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's off the inside corner. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
2-2.
That one drilled left field. Fair ball. 1 run is in. Here comes Marte around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Nationals nothing. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Inside.
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
1 away.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But, yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. 1 down, base is empty. Fouled off left side.
Come on,
0-2
Nats.
now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jacob Young. 0 for 1 so far. Young, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nationals go quietly. Still 8-0. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Hers back to work. That's in there. 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch for the out. Now up next for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. That's inside. 1-0. And another ball. The Diamondbacks up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is downstairs.
3-0.
Let's go, Nats.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Now a screamer into the outfield. Young snags it for the second out. Randall Grichuk stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground, Garcia tosses to first. That's the third out. Diamondbacks down quickly as it remains an 8-0 game. Back in Washington, D.C., here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Nats just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Swing and a miss. Corbin Burns the strikeout.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Tap foul at the plate. Foul ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can...
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And the Nationals gone in order. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back here in Nationals Park. We're at the top of the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. And there's the strike. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. Popped up. And that will fall. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Kind of just punched it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Lined into right. Snags it on the run, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Arizona as the lead holds at 8-0. On to the bottom of the 8th. Up now for Washington, Nathaniel Lowe. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joe Mantiply, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Thompson, the right-hander, also getting loose. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Ball 1, no strikes. Inside, just missed. One down, base is empty. And this is inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Just off the outside edge. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Bell, the base runner at first with 1 out. Struck him out swinging. Well done behind the dish.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at bat alive.
And that one in the air center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Leading off, Ketel Marte.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That missed by a lot. And it's a ball and a strike. Missed inside with the curve. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first, nobody out. And here is Josh Naylor. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That one off the mark, and the count is even 2-2. Squirts away a little bit. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
He swings and fouls one off. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Oh, 0-2 now. And they'll do it again. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1-2.
That's inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
McCarthy, the next to hit, takes outside. The D-backs up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fly ball to right. Cruz. And that is that. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Joe Mantiply.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And now Jose Tena. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Sneaks through. Base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Mantiply, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Tenna on at first, nobody out. Grounded to third, could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's C.J. Abrams now, 1 for 3. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This could end it. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
But we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded.